Hey guys.
Oh, before we start,
let's.
we've got some congratulations in order. Peter made a fantastic documentary. Give a round of applause on BJ.
The BJ.
He made a BJ documentary.
That's definitely the way it should be referred to.
Yeah,
BJ.
BJ brackets J documentary.
Damn it! I wish I thought of that.
That could be one of the jokes you were telling all the comedians after the boxing. Arn was wrecked after the boxing. When I say wrecked, I mean this dude was 3 sheets to the wind. I've never said that in my life.
3 sheets to the wind?
Yeah, I know it's a saying, but it's never come out of my mouth.
Is that not like a Ku Klux Klan reference?
Could be.
Yeah.
Oh, shit. Arn was in the Ku Klux Klan on Thursday. That's how drunk he got. Signed up to the cake. Anyway,
welcome to episode 20, guys.
yes, and
With me, Arn.
Aaron Martin and me, James McKegney, boxing champion.
Boxing, what is it? Super lightweight.
What did they call me?
champion.
It wasn't super lightweight. It was like
What weight were you?
it was like just under like it was like light heavyweight or some shit.
You couldn't have
Well,
been
light
heavy.
heavyweight would have been.
He had a word for it.
Boxing's different.
He had a word for it. He called it out, and I was like, "Oh, is that what I am?"
Light
did
middleweight?
you weigh,
I'd say 14 stone.
though? In kilos. 'Cause
14 stone in kilos is Arn. Do math.
that's probably my weight. That's about 85.
Math. Yeah, it's about 85-ish, 85 to 90, somewhere around that.
That's about 90, isn't it?
Idiot. Yeah, so you've been probably medium heavy or heavy.
Yeah, it was something like that, yeah. And I won, lad. We predicted correctly.
Destroyed him. This is our first week filming after the podcast. That last episode was predictions.
Yeah, we predicted right. We predicted 3 predictions, but one of them was right. There was no terrorist attack.
Yeah.
I really thought.
Did we talk about terrorist
Yeah,
attack?
we thought there'd be a terrorist attack and I'd box the terrorists.
Well,
And then Steps would show up and I'd be like, get the fuck out of here, Steps. And I'd beat the fuck out of them too. Like, chain reaction, this bitch. Here comes
you're in the middle of a chain reaction, bitch.
I just knock or break her nose. It is a tragedy that you're dead.
Boom.
Tragedy.
I was gonna say you're doing steps references.
That's the only 2 songs I know. Because I was an S Club 7 boy.
You were
not an S Club 7?
by force. By force.
You were an S Club 7 queef by force?
Yeah, you forced me into it.
Forced that queef into you.
You forced S Club 7 upon me.
Yeah, man, they were the first concert I ever seen live.
Mine was Nickelback. I was talking
Really?
about that. That was whenever we were like 12. Lad, I watched a Nickelback documentary.
So did I.
And I forgot.
Wait, where's it at?
It's on Netflix.
Holy fuck
I
balls.
forgot how much I love Nickelback.
Lad, I seen a meme and it said Nickelback are awesome, grow the fuck up.
Yeah.
It's so true.
But like it was, they're like,
But the documentary's whole purpose was essentially that.
yeah.
It was like, we're clearly awesome and you're all dickheads.
Yeah.
yeah.
But like,
Somebody took this joke way too far.
Yeah.
yeah, but like all like just singing back, like all their songs are bangers.
Lad, I know, I listen to them regularly now. I was
Yeah.
like, what the fuck?
Like I
San
know,
Quentin fucking, what's that one? Animals. Fucking.
burn it to the ground.
Burn it to the ground. Fucking. Never made it as a wise man.
Oh yes.
Oh, they're all good.
But-
Spider-Man 2's theme tune?
Oh, hero.
Hero.
Lad, but I watched that and I was like, this is amazing. They're like the 11th. I don't know if they're the 11th best selling artists or 11th best selling band of all time.
Do you know what fucking fucked them? It was
internet.
Rockstar. Because Rockstar came out and everyone was like, fucking sick of Rockstar. Nickelback suck.
Yeah, but all their songs.
Rockstar was also awesome.
all their songs were on the charts for like a year.
Yeah, I know. And then this,
How you remind me?
Yeah.
I remember that being played all the time.
man, the album Rockstar was on. Every single other song, and that sounds nothing like Rockstar, and it's a complete banger.
Yeah.
I think it's something to do with the fact that they were signed to Crying, or not Crying, Roadrunner Records.
Right?
So like Roadrunner was like the big metal.
They had Slipknot. No,
And everyone's
but
like, they're not metal. But
they
that's the only
I
thing.
think that's where it all started.
See metalheads, there's like hardcore ones, they're such like fucking dickheads.
fucking
like,
dorks.
I know, they're like, it has to be metal or it's awesome, and then some 41 come on, they're like, yeah.
It's like autism fucking bit metal.
Yeah, exactly, man. You're just like music, like chill the fuck out.
But there's the thing that the boy from Roadrunner Records said, like Nickelback kept the lights on for them,
100%.
like because that was their best selling act
Was
ever.
driving back on back. I don't know the words.
I liked
Holy
it.
shit, that's my dad outside the car.
Unfortunately for the kids today, you'll not be able to hear Nickelback on Kerrang because all the music channels are dead.
R.I.P. to Crank. They probably died.
Or music's dead too, lad.
Man, do you know what I used to do?
sad,
I used to take off school. I used to put a towel on the radiator so it got really hot, and then I left it in my head for like half an hour, and then I was like, Mom, I'm sick. And then she came in and was like, holy shit, you are. Your head's really warm. And then I got off and I sat and listened to the hits all day.
What?
Lad, I was off so often in third year that my dad asked me, was I being bullied? I was like, no, I just hate school.
I thought you
He's like, is everything okay?
James, the kid's bullying you because you're a gay lord.
Yeah, I think I was off collectively 3 full weeks and like in third. No, it was third or fourth year.
This temperature's 50 degrees.
Holy shit, you're on fire! And then 10 minutes later, I'm sweet.
Yeah, Kiss was the way that got me because I loved all the R&B music. Like that's where I was first introduced to R. Kelly.
Yeah, man, your hero.
Yeah, my hero.
Whatever happened to that guy?
I don't know. I think his career just dwindled down a little bit.
His career went down the toilet like piss.
Unfortunately, I don't think a lot of his piss went down the toilet.
Yeah, you're right. God damn it.
But no, God knows what happened to him, lad. I don't even know.
Well, wherever you are, Kelly, I hope you're doing all right.
I hope you're singing a remix to Ignition. Hot and fresh out the kitchen.
This one goes to R. Kelly. What a guy, lad.
God love him.
What a monster.
God love him, hey.
But yeah, the boxing was a lot of crack, lad. A lot of crack.
Lad,
Everybody told me.
life.
Every single person told me that I've come across asked about the boxing. They were like, lad, I did not expect you to win that. I was like, that's right, bitch. I told you about the wolves in me.
I knew you got them dogs in you.
Yeah, bro. Dogs are in me.
A man's never done dogging.
Oh, yeah, baby. Yeah, man. I've done, like, I fucking go to the gay sauna and fucking get a fight off man left, right, and center. I was well used to fighting.
That's what. getting greased up and getting into the ring. I was like, James,
darn, one man, this is nothing to me, bro.
James is the advantage here.
Yeah, bro. It's like one man on man fisting. You're dead, bro.
You think that's the first time he wore boxing gloves?
God damn, yeah. Yeah, they give them out on your way in.
Yeah.
Just fucking knock boys out. Dicks flying everywhere.
You did do very well, lad. I think
very much.
I think even your man got rattled.
Who?
Darn, he was like taken by surprise.
I think your man Sean McComb was also surprised because then every round he was like, lad. He's like, that's deadly, lad. You're fucking doing well.
I listened to a podcast and they all said that you were going to lose.
I told him, I was like, all you should do is fire me up, boys.
I can't mind if I told you or not.
I was like, give me that you did. No, you told me right after, but I was like, give me all the hit, lads. But it's interesting. You told me that after, and I was like, that's interesting because that meant on the day we were all getting prepped, they were all like, oh, James is fucked.
Yeah, they thought you were going to lose.
Yeah,
but he kept going. Signature move.
The kangaroo block, lad.
Kangaroo block.
Lad, boxers going to start using that.
Oh, wow.
It fucking works. So every time Darm on the punch mat, just knocked his fist down and then swung it.
Yeah, I actually caught him a couple of good slaps.
I
was like,
yes. And it was pure instinct, and I was never taught that. I was just like, fuck this.
I went to it was like Krav Maga.
Worked. And then Sean told me, so at the final round, I was getting the wee talk, and I loved that so much. I was like, this is like a Rocky movie. He was giving me the wee speech.
What did he say to you?
He was like, lad, I want you to go in there, right? This is what you're going to do this round. Keep tapping his stomach. Just tap. Don't punch it hard. Just keep tapping him on the stomach. And eventually he's going to drop the hands. Every time he drops the hands, smack him in the face. It's like, okay.
And you did that?
Yeah, I tried to do it. I think I got it a few times.
I got him a couple of good ones.
I was fucking...
Lad, Ian Thompson fucking destroyed that boy Johnny Bo.
The prodigy, lad.
He fucking destroyed him.
Yeah, lad. Ian Thompson's a mad bitch.
Lad, I was not expecting that.
No, he's crazy. But I think a lot of ones that won the fight. So this is what Shane told me before I went into my fight with Darn. I thought he was trying to fuck in my head, but it was actually good advice. So he came up to me and he was like, James, come here. And I was like, what? And he goes, right, Darn's been to loads of boxing classes and you haven't been to any. And I was like, right. And he goes, so he's trained with people who are like used to punching straight on and doing like a proper boxing. See if you just go in there and go crazy, lad. He's not going to know what to do. And I was like, right, okay. And I just did that.
I thought you were actually quite
Do you know what
composed.
though? Like, yeah, I think I was pretty composed.
Quite
Like,
composed.
yeah.
I was like, but what I was saying, lad, that Ian Thompson fucking...
I think he did the same.
Lad, that man...
Was he know what he's doing?
He battered him.
Yeah.
I'm sure they stopped the fight. Like, absolutely battered him.
Really? See, I missed their fight. See, that's what John...
I'm pretty sure that, like, the man was fucked. The man was all bloodied up.
His nose blood bleeding and all.
Absolutely. I don't know if he landed a punch at all.
But that's what everybody was commenting in the group chat, being like, what we doing next year, lads? Next year. And then everyone was like, no. And then Johnny was like, I'm going for 0-3, lads. Like, 'cause that's the second time he lost. And he's like, I'll go for 3 losses, lads. I'm in next year.
But yeah, lad, he like got completely battered. But
Yeah.
you did the
Batter
batter.
like a Mars bar.
You battered Darn like a Mars bar.
Yes, still, lad. I was happy to put an end to all them questions. Does James have the dog in him? Let it be known, bro.
Who was saying you don't?
just anyone I was talking to was like, I was like, no, I'm gonna win, and they're like, I don't know, lad, he's like a tight bastard, and he was like going mad the last fight, and I was like, no, I'm gonna win, and they're like, but you're not going to any classes, and I'm like, I'm still gonna win, lad.
Well, if it's any consolation, Johnny McGuckin sitting in front of me, and I goes to him, message Paul, tell him I'll give him 20 quid the next game if he loses.
I know, see what they were like, and the judge's decision, I looked over at Paul and was like, I don't think you see me. I was like, fucking make me win, bro.
I goes to Johnny, I said, Johnny, lad, message Paul, tell him I'll give him 20 quid. See if James has lost, tell him I'll give him 20 quid to change his card.
I think what actually won me was, because when you had 10 seconds of each round, they rang a wee, like, it was a wee knocking sound, like a, so that means there's 10 seconds left, and I heard that, and I was like, fuck it, everything I have, and just started fucking wheeling on the cunt. Darn. And then everybody was like, but I didn't hear it. I didn't even know what happened until after Geddes, we were in the hall, and Geddes said, what the fuck happened? Everyone just started going crazy. I was like, I don't know.
Oh, lad, you had the best walkout song and all, too.
Gay bar, lad.
Gay bar.
It was hype as fuck, wasn't it?
I heard everybody going, yes, it's the best song.
I heard it when it started, and then when he started going, want to take it to a gay bar, and I literally heard people starting to laugh and be like, what the fuck?
Was the best song.
I was like, that's red, motherfucker. Yeah, because a few people picked deadly songs, but it took a minute to get in them. Like Boyle picked the deadly song, but it was a remix. But the start of the song was really slow.
Yeah.
But there was like 30 seconds. So he stood at the top waiting for the beat to kick in, and he was just standing there for ages and ages.
Rookie mistake there.
Fucking go in, guns blazing.
I can't really mind that. I was pretty drunk come that point.
Yeah, you were fucking hammered. By the time it ended, you were steaming.
Yeah. I met a fan.
Yeah, you met a podcast fan.
I should have actually asked him his name.
The super fan.
I never did. And then he was like, because I thought he knew. I thought, because I'm not used to people coming up and like saying, oh, it's nice to meet you and watch the podcast. I just assumed I knew who he was, but I forgot his name.
Right. So you were just like, yeah, of course I know
said,
you.
oh, lad,
yes,
lad.
lad.
Then he kept saying, he's like, I've seen you up there, it's going way over, but like, I don't know if you know me, or like, I haven't met you, so you wouldn't know me. And I was like, I know, lad, I know you, lad.
Of course I know you, lad. We went to school together. We did home ec together, bro. We sat beside each other.
We were in play school together, lad.
Lad, you were the prom king. You're the hottest guy in school. Of course I know you, dude.
So yeah, still don't know who that was.
You fingered Beth McCartney at the prom.
Beth McCartney at the prom?
No way, dude. She's like the hottest chick in school.
I was checking all land.
Yeah, dude. Fuck, no, it was a good time, lad.
Yeah, yeah.
And then Lavery's after party was kind of chill. And as soon as we got in,
it was totally chill.
You were like, yeah, it was totally chill. You were like, does anybody want a drink? And I was like, I'll take a beer. And you landed back with like 6 Jameson and gingers. I was like, all right.
It's party time.
Yeah, then you were just like saying wild, unhinged shit to everybody. It was funny as fuck.
Let's not repeat that.
No, we'll not repeat what you were saying, but it was very, very funny. Maybe for the Patreon, if anyone wants to sign up, I'll tell them what Arm was saying. Maybe not even, because he literally can't even say it there.
No.
But everyone thought it was funny.
Oh, everybody pissed themselves laughing.
Yeah, everybody thought it was like...
But there was also the maybe awkward laugh of...
I think they were laughing because they were like, what the fuck are you saying?
Who the fuck is this guy?
You kept saying it and then being like, you can have that one, lad. You were saying like to the comedians, you're like, you can use that on stage. They're like, I don't even know how I would use that on stage.
Then he goes, hey, who the fuck are you, lad?
I know. I'd have been like,
How'd you get in
I had to
here?
keep being like, just ignore him, please.
How'd you get in here?
I know.
Just to slag Darryl here. I think he was raging people knew who I was.
And they didn't know him?
Yeah, because he's used to it with you.
Yeah.
Normally I'm there.
Yeah.
But they knew me this time. I was like, nobody knows you, loser.
I know, man. You kept roasting the living tits off him. Like, anything he said, you just, like, anybody that come over, you just start roasting them to them. And he was like, what the fuck, lad?
I actually haven't seen him since his birthday, and I never even got chatting to him properly at his birthday, so I had to.
What do we do? We went like the creme de la creme.
Ended up in the Creamland.
The Kremlin.
The Creamland.
Creamlands. That was good, that birthday.
Yeah, but like we didn't really get a proper slagging.
And then one of our friends was like, oh, I've got a really sore head. And then one of our other friends was like, here, try poppers. That might help. And it just destroyed him. He just lay at the table the whole night. I was like, that's the last thing to give to a man with a sore head. That ruined his night.
Oh, lad, he had to go home.
Yeah, he did. R.I.P. He also died.
Yeah,
he died after that.
He woke up dead the next day.
Man, how the fuck you gonna wake up dead?
But yeah, just back to talking about the outrageousness. I suppose I would need media training.
Oh yeah, we're going to talk. Arn's going to get put through some media training. Some people will listen to the podcast and they're like, that man cannot be put. You're grand. You know what? See if you've one beer in you though. It's all out the window. This man, like,
Half a beer.
half a beer, and this man saying the most crazy, outlandish shit that would get any company head of any CEO that would destroy his company. How do we media train somebody, okay?
We're about to get 18 training tips.
Okay, and we're going to go through 18 training tips if you want to be media trained.
Okay, let's get media
First,
trained.
what is media training? It says that up there. Media training is a process of preparing individuals or organizations to communicate with the media and public. Typically, this includes instructions on how to handle various types of media encounters, such as live television or radio interviews, print or online news articles, and social media interactions. Because we were thinking, if this podcast blows up, we're going to have to remove some
Oh,
episodes.
yeah, definitely.
Let's look into that.
Never.
Yeah. So luckily, that's never going to happen.
No, I mean, we're never removing them.
Yeah, we're never removing them. We're like, you can't handle me at my worst. You don't deserve us at our best. That's the line. So what are the methods of media training? Is there like a list?
There's 15 media training tips.
15 tips for media training. Present yourself. Number 1, present yourself as the voice of the company.
This is my podcast, bitch.
Yeah, dude.
There, done, completed it.
It's my podcast and I can say whatever the fuck I want, losers.
Next one.
What's the next one?
Oh, sorry.
It's okay. Know your message. Before any media encounter, be clear on the key message you want to convey.
That's very, very hard for this podcast.
We have no message other than, I don't even know.
Burn them all.
Yes, the message is burn them all.
Very clear and concise.
3, practice makes prepared. What's the best way to practice for an interview? In your own words, don't. Go in.
Don't tell me what to do.
Don't tell them what to do. Go in and say whatever comes to your mind, even if it's completely unrelated to the topic at hand. What's 4? Learn to listen, then respond. Resist the temptation to interrupt. Instead, let the reporter finish their question before you begin
Boring.
speaking. Boring. Your question, boring. I'm going to talk to you about insert insane topic.
No. I'll leave it here. I'm acing this, lad. I'm fucking...
Keep it
just
simple. Speak in plain language and avoid jargon. Yeah, anytime they say anything, like, duh. 6, offer sound bites. Sound bites are short, declarative sentences that convey your message and can stand alone as a quote. And then it's just, you just press play. It's just you doing an Asian accent. Hello.
That was James doing it. He needs media training.
That was Peter.
I passed that
That was
one.
Peter.
I passed that one. I didn't do nothing.
Pan to the camera to me that I'm not laughing. That was not funny. Set.
He's actually pissed his pants laughing.
I shit myself. Handle tough questions with care. If a reporter asks you a question that's too difficult to answer, don't be afraid to say, I don't know.
Don't come here with that bullshit.
Yeah, there you go.
There.
Just hammer down.
Yeah, just be like, I know all about this.
Yeah.
The Middle East? Listen up, bitch.
What do you call the Steven Seagal is fucking famously bad for hammering down the things that he knows nothing about.
Yeah, if you don't know about it, double down on it.
Double down. Double down.
Number 8.
Jargon.
Don't lead with sales speak or jargon. Don't speak in abbreviations, or as we like to call them, abbreves.
Abbrev,
We
yeah.
abbrev the word abbreviations.
BBL.
Don't speak in abbreviations, acronyms, or tech industry jargon. No matter how well you communicate, don't assume the reporter will understand what you mean by responsive design or omni-channel marketing.
Yeah.
I
Like,
think this is where you need to dumb it down.
we got BBL.
This is when you start
we
going,
got ROA.
This is when you start going, okay, listen, stupid.
Okay, listen here, you stupid little bitches. We're talking about the ROI.
Number 9, establish a rapport with your interviewer.
Well, kill your family.
You get many hoes, bitch? Or you little pussy?
You still tapping all those bitches? Are you still married?
He's like, hey, shut up, it's my wife. I never stopped you before. Number 10, develop a strong opening statement. Your opening statement sets the tone for the rest of your communication. It should be clear, concise, and grab your audience's attention. What's your opening statement?
I didn't do it.
I didn't do it. That's a good one.
didn't do it.
Whatever you're going to ask me, I did not do it.
I did not do it.
No matter what the evidence says, I didn't do it.
I
You
never.
didn't save those children from a burning building.
I didn't do it.
If the glove doesn't fit. Number 11, read your audience's body language. Look at those.
Take your
now
clothes off.
This one's kind of confusing because if you're talking to a camera, it's kind of hard.
Yeah,
to read body language.
Camera's got some tits on it.
Take those puppies out.
He's like, I noticed you've got fantastic tits. Can we talk about those? You just stare at her boobs the entire interview.
Oh, hello, Karen.
Yeah. She's like, my eyes are up here, aren't?
I don't care.
You're like, what are eyes? 12, embrace silence. Silence
the
can
nipple,
be
the nipples are the eyes of the chest.
the nipples are the eyes of the face.
That's a strong opening.
Silence can be a powerful tool in effective communication. Learn to embrace silence during your media training and practice remaining silent to allow your audience time to absorb and reflect on your message. So you just say something crazy and then don't speak for a minute straight.
Silence. People.
Silence. I meant what I
Stand for
said.
the Lord's Prayer and silence.
Don't get flustered if the conversation takes a wrong turn. This is number 13. If it takes a wrong turn again, go back to doubling down.
You're just trying to embarrass me to make this is all part of the greater corporate America agenda.
To take me down.
Taking me down.
That's the Trump response.
Matrix.
Yeah, it's like, oh, this is the Matrix trying to take me down.
Matriarchy.
If in doubt, yeah. Matrix.
Yeah, if in doubt and you're getting shit on, it's like, well, I'm clearly saying the truth and they don't want me speaking, lad. They want me locked up. I'm not suicidal.
There, that's me. Repeat
14.
Repeat your key question. I did not do it. I did not do it. I did not.
Yes.
Like your man from the Disaster Artist in that
Yes.
scene.
I did not.
I did not. Oh, hi, Mark.
Oh, hi. Yeah, then just go, oh, hey, Mark. And 15, the final.
That's
The
not 18.
Oh, was there 18? I thought it was,
Follow up after the interview.
that's you texting them like, can you delete can you delete that interview?
Delete everything.
Don't put that out.
There's me media trained then.
I think you've been successfully media trained.
You better believe it. Fucking
Just farting the days away, farting the gays away, farting the queers away from the rears by drinking beers. So, do you watch Peter's BJJ documentary? What was your overall?
BJ.
The BJ brackets J documentary. What was your overall, what was your biggest takeaway?
I kind of want to give it
That
a go.
I'm gay.
I want to give it a go.
I was super horny the entire time.
Is that what you got? Felt?
No, I felt really inspired by his name Roddy.
Ryan Roddy.
Roddy, our friend, wants him to like him so bad.
Oh yeah.
He wants him to like him so fucking bad.
I was telling him. Ryan doesn't even.
He's
know
like, Ryan doesn't even know who you are, lad. And he's like,
Yeah,
I
not
does.
that he knows who I am, but I told him. Ryan doesn't have a clue who he
Ryan
is.
doesn't know you, bro.
Yeah, then he's like, I does.
Do you know what? Ryan really inspired me. The whole aspect of the documentary when he said that he used to sleep in the gym, get up early, leave the gym, and come back at 8 o'clock when everyone was coming on. He was like, hey, guys.
That's what James does at the gay sauna.
Yeah, dude. You don't need to leave, bro.
Is it 24 hour?
Oh, on the weekends, apparently so.
Not through the week. What time's last orders at? And
I
through the
think
week?
during the week it closes at like 12.
Boring.
And then at the weekend, you can just camp out, pitch a wee tent. Pitch a tent in your boxers.
Oh my god.
No, I thought the documentary was very good. And it was inspiring. Do you want to do BJ brackets, Jana?
I'd give it a go now. It seems like it'd be interesting.
There you go.
Yeah.
You heard it here first, Peter.
It's an excuse to get in the strangle these boys.
Yep. Wrap your legs around some men.
Yeah. Get sweaty with the boys.
Do you think there's actually guys that go because they're like, this is the only way to expel
them
my
off.
homosexual urges?
I mean,
You'd probably
there-
sniff that out really quick.
yeah, I was gonna say like I think once people start trying to actually attack you, it's a wee bit.
Yeah,
It's a slightly different.
it was the same with the boxing, like, because everyone was going in and being like, oh, should we be funny with it and like make a wee skit? Like, in my mind, I was like, I'm going to moonwalk and all this here. But see, as soon as someone tries to punch you, that is done. You're like, no, I'm punching you back.
It's like the standard thing, man. It's like you get it a lot with hair belts and stuff like that. There, when you go in, you kind of like, yeah, this is cool. Like they've been nice to me, and then if you try to do anything that's like overly forceful, they're like, right, enough. Can't
Yeah, like,
and then make a little bitch out of you.
Just going back to the boxing, that fight that your girl Diona had should not have happened. She absolutely, it was like watching her punch a fucking speed bag or something.
it was like
She
a
just battered
major
her.
height mismatch.
Yes.
Who's fighting?
Diona was fighting Brona Diamond, who was like 5'4", and Diona was like, what, 6 foot?
She looked to be the same height as your coach Sean.
Yeah, and the wee girl Brona went in, and literally, as soon as she went in, she tried to do a dance and fell over.
Oh.
And at that point, everyone was like, ah, shit. And then the first round started, and Diona just literally beat the living shit out of her. She was like spinning around. Her headgear was like spinning all around her head.
Oh, lad, it was just like literally kept her at her distance.
And like
just
the way
doing
girl
that
Bruno
there
was like,
face.
fair play to her. She was like jumping all around. She was really hyper, and Diona was just still and composed and just doof, doof, just knocking her, dude. And they ended it after the first round. They were like, stop this shit.
Lad, that fight should not have happened whatsoever. Like, they should try and make it like correlate with height and weight as much as they can.
See, I think they just try and just match up whoever they have, and then like they maybe didn't have anyone else to go with them too, so they're like, just go with each other. Just go with each other. Don't even fight, just kiss.
Just kiss.
But did you see Heather and Rachel's fight?
I did.
Heather was a fucking machine, lad.
She battered her.
She did, man. Heather went in there and just another situation of Heather was able to stay back, but yet still punch that girl Rachel in the face from a distance. So I think Rachel was. Plus, Heather was like, she was going to boxing classes to the point where, like, I think she wasn't there as a comedian anymore. She was just there as a person doing boxing. And a lot of the time from her story, she was like, it was just me and 6 guys, and we all just battered each other. She was being proper trained. Plus, she's doing weights and everything.
Oh, is she?
Yeah, and I think that's a major advantage. If you can also do like weights 3 days a week with training, like you're going to be so strong.
Yeah.
So your punches are going to hit so much harder.
I just can't believe all them boys doubted you, lad.
Lad, never again. Shall I
did
doubt
it.
the name James McGegney?
McPegme.
Pegme McKegney will go down. That was actually Peter's idea, that name.
Pegme McKegney.
Pegme McKegney,
Shout
lad.
out to Peter.
Fucking,
Still needs to be put on a mug.
it does, yeah. We need to get that on a mug. Fucking Paul Hughes.
You are a mug, lad.
Here, it would make for a great t-shirt. Have you seen this reel of like people like holding coffee cups and then they Photoshop like the big hands on?
No.
Put up like you doing like clothing or like doing like the fucking putting the washing out.
Yes, I'll be game for that.
You're holding pegs.
Peg, yep, let's do it. Oh, also, Visual Atlantic Apparel or Visual Apparel, I think that's the name, messaged me saying they're working on our designs this week.
Ooh.
So we possibly by the end of the week we're gonna have some cool t-shirt designs for the podcast, some designs for the terrace,
The terrorists.
and all his designs are sick as fuck. So I'm very excited to see what he comes out with.
Because he done a lot of Colin stuff and all, didn't he?
He done all Colin stuff. He's done. I think he did stuff with Mark. He did stuff with Dave Elliott. He did stuff with a girl Naomi Mitchell, and every single one of them was class.
Dude, like, just at the boxing, like, people kept coming up to me and being like, you're the other half of the face now. And I was like, you better believe it.
You better believe it.
You better believe it, you bitches.
You better believe it, you son of a bitch. Get out of my face.
I'm too good. I'm too big to be here.
I'm too big to talk to you, worm.
It's like, then they're like, oh, you a big, you goes, no, big belly.
Big belly.
Big belly. Yeah. Watch as I bounce out of here.
And you make that noise, boing, 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 the entire way out.
Like, I would love to just exit everywhere via pogo stick.
You'd be like, fuck y'all losers.
I'm outta here.
I'm out of here. Boing, 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 boing. Or just like somehow rollerblade out of there.
Oh,
I didn't
lad.
know he had rollerblades on.
Lad,
Oh, wheelies.
Yeah, I just wheelie out of there, lad.
did I ever tell you? They might still be in my uncle's house, but my dad.
The kids?
No. my dad and my uncles used to go to auctions and just get drunk and end up buying stupid shit. My dad bought a basketball hoop, and we didn't even get it. He gave it to my cousins, right? But
Yeah.
none of us even played basketball at the point. I would have liked it then in later life when I actually liked basketball, but we knew where to put it. So he gave it to them. They just kept buying stupid shit. And then my uncle bought the coolest thing ever.
What was it?
They were like, do you know those big massive stealth things that make you run fast and all?
Oh, really?
Lad,
Your uncle bought
he
those?
got steaming, bought those, and then we all used to just run on the grass as fast as he could. It was unreal. Like,
Lad.
you could get some Sweden, man. Like,
Let's get them for the podcast and we'll do a race.
I will try and find them.
The boing boing race.
I think you got two pair. We all used to just run around, chase each other and
Let
all.
me tell you. Your uncle and granny says did us some cool stuff. Remember you used to quads at one point?
Yeah.
And we used to like
two
wreck
quads.
around their garden in the quads.
Yeah, then we found out that because they had like the screw in that stopped you being able to go full throttle. So you can only go as quick as you want it, you know, so then they don't have to keep an eye on you. Then we found a couple screwdrivers and took the screws completely out. And then
Do you remember Jordan, your little brother, was going round the corner, he went round too tight, it tipped, and he went flying through a hedge, dude. And we just found him, like the quad on its side, him like one of those thick fucking hedges. And we were like, where's Jordan? We went through into the garden, he was just lying like one of those DOE ads, just fucking, and there's nowhere I'd rather be.
But another thing they bought at the auctions was, I don't know which one of the two haven't bought it, but electric scooters, like electric Vespa
And do
scooters.
they still have all this shit?
I feel like my granddad had one of those at a point too. Like, I feel like they were really popular for a while.
Lads,
No, I don't know. I never seen anybody else with them, but like they could go quite quick. Like it wasn't the ones now where you stand on because you had a seat and all. It was deadly. It's like a wee granny going up the town to get her groceries.
can we
But
get
love
them
that.
and start a Vespa scooter squad?
I don't know. Maybe.
But was it a thing whenever like the battery technology wasn't quite there, so it would like take like all night to charge and then you get half an hour out of
See
it?
now, see at Amazon, there's a lot of boys that pull up to that in wee scooters, like just like, do you know the ones that you stand on that were really popular for a point? Them, but with like big thick wheels and engines on them. Some crack, lad. Just flying down the road and that shit. Like you can go up to like 60 mile an hour and all. They're meant to be like pegged at 20, but they like fucking do their magic and they're just flying down the road in them things. Them things.
Down the motorway on a scooter.
Lad, yeah, we should do that.
To be fair, I came into Ballymena the other day and there was literally like an old guy in a fucking like, you know, one of the mobility scooters things, like just driving in the middle of the road.
Lad, I know.
I was like, you come into Ballymena, you're like, only in fucking Ballymena.
There's two boys. Anytime, well, not name a bar of the town, but I have to drive through the town to go down to my girlfriend's house. And
Go Island.
there's these two old boys in one of the towns that I drive through, park two mobility scooters, take up 2 parking spots, and just go drink in the bar all day. And they drive.
Lad, yeah, we drove by it
Yeah.
and there was like 2 spaces outside the bars and there was just completely taken up by 2 individual mobility scooters and arms like they park there every day and go and get pounds.
Then I found out they'd have 2 miles outside out the road.
Lad, do you know what I mean? You
So they
should,
just get drunk and drive the mobility scooter
lad,
up the
when
road.
me and you're old, we should just get a couple of mobility scooters and do the same because
I mean, why don't we just do it now?
I feel like there's going to come a stage where I'm just like, fuck it, I'm just partying the rest of my life. And that's what we're going to do.
There's no legal alcohol limit for driving a mobility scooter. I feel like this is such a loophole.
Unbelievable.
Like, I feel
Is
like
that NA though?
But you have to be immobile
Yeah,
to drive one.
but
If you just say
but I
I'm
mean-
old,
Yeah, but I mean, you've pretty much immobilized yourself with alcohol. so-
yeah, just drive down the road like, meh.
Yeah, so, but that's mad. There's no legal alcohol limit for driving a mobility scooter, but common sense is recommended.
So,
we don't recommend.
For all our elderly listeners or disabled listeners that are, if you want to get blocked and drive your mobility
Let's get
scooter,
a couple of mobility scooters,
fucking do
take
it.
them to the pub, get hammered, and fucking
take it to
I
a
mean-
pub 10 mile away.
I think there's a business in that. There's a great business. It's like if you want to get hammered in your local town,
yeah, we can
and you
pull
don't
up.
want to drive home,
We can pull up with some mobility scooters and take you home.
and then it's like just
Is that not like what them bikes are in Belfast, lad?
The Belfast bikes.
Yeah.
you should paint,
People don't do
like
that.
Mario Kart in Japan.
Yes, dude. And every time they drive them, they're like, dun, 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 and it's just somebody fucking like completely paraplegic.
And then there's like bananas in the back if they want to throw.
Now, if anybody comes too close, chuck a banana at them.
This will get rid of them. Oh shit! It's the
You see their
popo.
car spinning around in the background. Like,
It's just two boys. One's driving, one's facing the police, and they're just chucking bananas at them. getting
well,
them-
also,
I think we should probably just preface that all with that is not legal advice, just in case. It's
we'll also supply a bag of
Disclaimer.
turtles. Bag of
Disclaimer.
live turtles to chuck at other drivers.
Disclaimer: we're not a real company.
Not yet.
And this,
It's
this is not real.
real in my mind. We should go to an auction sometime and get hammered.
Lad, apparently, it just seems like the best crack.
Do you know what you should buy at an auction?
What?
A life. Boom.
Bam.
Roasted.
Yeah.
I
Definitely.
don't think they sell those.
What? They don't?
Yeah. You're like, no.
Yeah, no, I just mean there's a stage that some random Saturdays my dad and my uncles and granddad would be at like auctions.
It's funny that they would buy stuff that they're clearly never going to use.
But I just
Dude, that's how much money they had at one point.
yeah, but that's the best kind of.
Yeah, you're just like, that's fuck you money. You're like, let's just go buy some stilts.
No, but,
Yeah,
like,
but, like-
they're not. It's not like fucking. You're not talking like hundreds upon hundreds or even thousands. It's like Maybe fucking like 30, 40 quid.
I
Because
just-
nobody else is putting on it.
I just
They're
love the
like,
idea
"Oh."
of your dad, your uncle, and your granddad there being like, stilts? We could use some stilts. Just buying them to
I think you should do a challenge, but you should do it with AliExpress. So who can order the most ridiculous
For the other person?
But for the other person, but you have a limit of like a $5.
Do you know what else? I was in Poundland and they've got a clothing section. And then we should go into Poundland and buy each other an outfit for like a $5. And just you have to wear it for a full day.
Well, I mean, this is the next episode.
Yeah, let's do that. We should do that at Poundland for next Wednesday.
Okay.
The old Poundland shop.
Poundland.
I'd take
More like not a pound land, more like a rip-off land.
rip up £2.
Fuck's sake.
Right, we never
Nothing's even a
specified
pound
the
on it.
amount of pounds
Yeah.
that you have to spend.
Fuck
But I bought my shorts in Poundland like the day of the boxing. And I'm wearing them right now. Cost me £4.
Oh, dude.
Fucking sick short, dude.
That's alright.
They're thick. I know.
Hell.
And I wore them to the boxing, and they're not my champion shorts. I'm also wearing my champion shoes that Mickey Barlock gave me.
Ooh, why did he give you those?
Because he just randomly texted me, I don't know why. He goes, McKegney, do you have a pair of shoes for the boxing? And I was like, trainers? And he was like, I've got a pair of shoes for it. It'd be good for your ankles. Just like he was worried I was going to break both my ankles when I went down the ring. And just give me these Everlast boxing shoes, lad. I've been wearing them ever since. Because I left my other shoes at the Ulster Hall.
Yeah.
I hope they still have them.
You could tell by his
Shoulder work.
movement.
Mickey knew what he was doing, lad.
Yeah.
So when we were down at the boxing, that's what one of the coaches said. Mickey was in sparring, and he just turned to me and goes, "That boy's boxed before I can tell." I was like, "Oh yeah, dude. You should see him on the ropes, lad. See Mickey Bartlett on the fucking skip ropes, like he's just
Like a machine gun.
and he's got shoulders for days, lad. He's a big tank.
Seen that?
Yep.
So he didn't really train too hard for that, did he?
He was in Australia most of it, and then did about, I don't know, in my mind it was like a handful of training sessions right before, but he'd been doing boxing in Australia.
Oh, had he?
Yeah, and he put up this video, lad, of him, do you know the coaches with the pads and doing all the wee routines and ducking, and it was like a minute straight of Mickey like, duck, 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 fucking like non-stop. It was actually really cool.
Yeah. No, that'd be that actually.
Would you ever do the boxing? See, well, you might get to the point where you're there, you're asked.
I'll box you.
I'll fucking box your tits off.
Ha. That'll take you a while.
There's some big tits.
There's some tig old bitties.
No, you should do it, lad. That'd be very funny, actually.
I'll box you, lad.
I would never do it again because I just can't be bothered.
You're
with
scared of me,
Can't be
that's why.
bothered with the training, lad.
Scared of me.
I'll do it, no training.
Oh, you're scared of me, lad.
Oh, fucking, we're on, lad. No, I'm like, I can't afford to lose any more brain cells. I need every single neuron I've got. I can't even say single.
You've got a wee bit of CTE, have you? After that?
Yeah, I'm too scared, lad. I was
You're on, more like moron.
I was watching
Burn.
The Boys, and at the end of The Boys, there was like a nursery rhyme in the credits or something. It was like, "Oh, MacDonald had a farm," and Kira came out and she's like, "What are you watching, lad?" I was like, "This is all entertains me after the boxing. Nursery rhymes. My brain is mush." It was some buzz though.
Did we get any
Getting
questions?
CTE.
I think we got some questions. Let me see. Okay, question 1 from one of our listeners: what's your least favorite race? Holy shit! Let's go to a different question.
The whites.
The egg and spoon. He's talking about Olympics, brother.
Well, I hate the whites.
I love the egg and spoon race.
I hate the whites.
The whites have had it too good for too long.
We've had it too good for too long. We need
Maybe-
to tuck down a peg or two.
Maybe we should just shut the fuck up. Okay, next question. How many foot-long Subways could you eat in one sitting? That comes from Stephen Campbell, a.k.a. Soup. You met him at the boxing night.
Oh, did I?
Yes, you did. You
Yeah,
met
I did.
Soupy Steve.
Two.
You think you could get 2, don't you?
could
You've
do-
probably done that.
I could do 2. In
I
a
feel like
bar.
you've done that in the
I
woods.
haven't done it, but I've done 1.5.
It's very much dependent on what they're putting in it.
I've come out of nights out to find in Maree, when we used to go out Maree, to find you sitting outside the Sheesh Mahal, and you had like an order from the Sheesh Mahal, you had an order from the pizza, and you had an order from a Chinese. You spent like 30 quid, and you just sat it around you like a wee fucking
Like a
prayer circle, lad. And you
Lad.
sat there and ate it until it was done.
Lad, I'll be honest with you, half the time I forgot, as I was holding it, I forgot I had it.
Yeah.
Because I remember whenever I was in uni, I would go to Pizza Company, then I'd go to Chip Company, then I'd go to Subway.
Like in the one night.
Yeah, but I wouldn't eat it all in one night.
Do you know what, though?
I
You
would eat
bought
like a couple of goujons. I would eat all the pizza for some reason, then eat the Subway the next morning.
Couple of
'Cause
goujons.
It's actually deadly in the morning.
Yeah, the next day. You bought a lot of pizzas after that boxing night. Fucking, see, Pizza Company, lad. They know how to.
Fucking
They know
hell.
their way around.
Maybe we could get
Yeah.
sponsored by Pizza Company.
Pizza Company's awesome. Pizza Company's awesome. Pizza Company's awesome.
I love Pizza
Pizza Company is the best.
Pizza Hut. You need Pizza Company.
Yeah, lad, fuck a Pizza Hut.
Yeah, fuck Pizza
Gonna
Hut.
blow that hut down.
Bitch.
It's made of hay.
The only pizza we fuck with is Pizza
The only
Company.
pizza we fuck is Pizza Company's pizza. Stuffed crust.
Peter,
Stuffed
clip
with
us.
orange cock.
Clip us. Clip this.
Probably unclippable now.
Why'd you ruin it? Don't clip that part. He was talking about my cock.
Leave my cock out of this.
Leave my cock out of this pizza.
Yeah.
But yeah, Peter will clip that and just say how good Pizza Company is. Hopefully somebody sees it and gives us like one free pizza.
Oh yeah, we were also going to talk just on this, not on this subject. I just seen it. Me and Peter are thinking of doing Hell Week. So Hell Week.
I genuinely thought you were about to say heroin there.
Me and Peter are thinking.
What are you thinking about doing heroin?
Thinking of doing heroin. We think it'll be a good life choice, good angle, good road to go down.
I think I heard you once say you would love to get addicted to heroin just to give it up to show all those bums how easy it is to give it up.
Yeah, I say it all the time.
You say that all
Just
the
to
time.
challenge myself. It's like, this is my challenge. I'm going to get addicted to heroin just to get off it.
James's saying was to show those bums how easy it is to get off it.
Just
and get
8 years
job.
later, I'm like, I'm still working on it.
I'm still working on it.
Shit's actually really good.
Chasing the dragon.
I understand why. Like, I mean, it must be good if you're like willing to just go, fuck it. I'm living on the street.
Right, Hell Week lad.
Hell Week. So me and Peter are thinking we're going to book off a week and we're going to spend the entire week doing nothing but creative videos. We're going to make loads of new sketches because we were watching back the old ones and we were like, do you know what? This shit's actually fucking good. Like.
There was a couple that showed up. Now, I never got to watch them because I was in work, but there was a couple showed up and I was like, fuck, I made that one. That one was really good.
I
Glad you did
rewatched
it.
the Pope's birthday one we made. And at the time I was like, this is funny. But now watching it years later, I'm like, that is actually really good and must have been fucking wild when it first came out.
Must have been wild to see you on rollerblades in a pup costume.
In the port, lad.
Yeah, I do distinctly remember like a lot of people being like, "What the fuck are you doing?"
I know.
That generally is the sign of a good video.
I think every video we make, someone's like, during the making process, they're like, what the fuck is this, lad?
What is these?
Yeah, if you're not slightly embarrassed by making it, there's something.
That's the mark of good video when you're like, oh my god, here we go. Like, for the example, the Priest of Pride, remember me and William had to stand on the wall holding up a sign. So the first sign I held up, what did it say? It said,
Walk with
No,
Christ.
it's not Jesus saves.
Jesus saves, but
Jason
Jason swallows. So I had to hold up a Jesus saves sign. I stood in the wall as the Pride Parade was marching toward me. I was dressed as a priest, and I just held up the sign saying Jesus saves. And lad, the looks I was getting,
I was standing maybe
ages away.
50 or 100 feet away, and I was like, you could just feel the tension.
The tension immediately
just
turned weird.
yeah.
And then the second William jumped out behind me with, but Jason swallows, everybody was like, yeah! Just instant tension relief.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude. If that didn't happen, imagine William.
Imagine he fell first, couldn't get up, and I just had to run away.
You'd be mauled by the gate. But I'm one of you too.
I swear I'm gay. Sure, but even on the second Priest of Pride, remember when we
Death
were
by
like
gays.
going to stand in front of the preacher?
Yeah.
We held up. It was Walk with Christ or Wank with Chris.
Yeah.
So we held up the Walk with Christ, and literally people ran up and held pride flags in front of the sign so no one could see it. And before we did it, the policewoman came up to us and was like, "You boys aren't going to cause any bother, are you?" And I think she recognized William. He's like, "No, we're just going to be here for 30 seconds." And she goes, "Right," and just walked off. So she gave us a 30 seconds grace. So I held up the Walk with Christ, and all these people started putting up pride flags in front of it to block it. And I was like, "We're joking." And then William jumped out with Wank with Chris, and then they all started going, "Yeah!" It was kind of scary, lad.
The gays sound annoying, lad.
It was they weren't happy, lad. And I was like, Jesus, take a joke.
Yeah, geez.
Take a freaking joke.
Let this gay man make a joke. Fuck's sake.
Let this gay man dress as a priest. Make an offensive joke. I think the weird thing was
annoying me bastards.
some people actually thought we were priests. I'm like, you think two people with these little hot bodies are priests?
Well, yeah, you're keeping it tight.
Yeah, keeping it tight. That body doesn't quit.
It does now.
It's much like the Holy Spirit.
But yeah, lad, no, I was thinking when everyone's were doing, I was like, just if something small goes wrong, it could totally backfire.
Well, that's what we did. We
And
went
then
into it and we're like, do we want to be for this video? Are we antagonists or are we pro? And I think we were like, we're going down with the idea that these two priests secretly love it, because if we went down to antagonize, it would have been so much worse. Would have been a bad video.
Bad to the bone. But I guess
Bad to the bone.
I guess, guys, this
Bad to the
this is episode 20.
This has been episode 20. What a whirlwind. We've made it 20 episodes, lads. Thanks for everyone who's listened along.
Really appreciate it. But we'd appreciate it even more if you would come on over to the Patreon.
Yeah, if you want this party to keep going, jump over to Patreon where we say
this party to end.
even more outlandish shit. We can play some tunes because it's behind a paywall, and we can watch shit that we otherwise wouldn't be able to watch on the Reg channel.
To be fair, you can say what the fuck you want behind the paywall.
We can, you behind a paywall, you can say whatever the fuck you want.
Yeah, and it's kind of like a bit of a radio show. You'll hear some bangers you haven't heard in years.
Yeah, hear me and Aaron fucking requesting tunes that took us through our childhood. But all in all, thank you for joining us on this magical journey. We all said when we started that we were going to try and hit 20 episodes, and here we fucking are. We did it. Holy tits in heaven.
Holy
Thanks for listening, folks.
Thanks,
and we will see you next week.
We'll see you over on the Patreon because you're all subscribing.
Yes.
Thank you.
Exactly. Or if you're subscribing, we'll see you in like fucking 30 seconds.
There's your fucking time.
There's your tell. There's your daddy tells you. Have a good Monday, folks. See yous later.
Sweet dreams.
Ta-da! Sweet dreams are made of cheese. Who am I to do so?
I am watching you
through a camera. 3, 2,
Yum.
goodbye.